Hello everyone. First of all, I want to wish you a very happy Father's Day. Today, two of us artists will be collaborating and creating something special for you. I'm poet Fatima Ijaz and this is
I am Khushi. I am an artist. I will be drawing alongside her poetry. The poem came first and I am inspired by her poetry.
We just want to also specify that this is not just for fathers, it's also for father figures, mentors, older brothers, and we want to dedicate it to all of them.
My connection to my father is not as strong as my connection to my brothers and mentors. So I want to dedicate this day to them as well.
And just one more thing is that this work is real. It's a little on the dark side because we believe that life is or can get dark at times, and it is in those times that when somebody stands by you that you remember. That's what defines friendship and family, and this is what our work entails. Happy Father's Day. Through time that became louder, pulsating, and the throbbing of the sun at our temples, which was perplexing, sphinx riddled, we survived strange things, Daddy. The beating of the alarm against the fields of ocean grass, the conquest of the bravado as we appeared as blacks and disappeared as reds. No one understood our game, but you and I understood fairly each other, though we never sinned, no confessions. Never saying to each other what was on our mind, we strayed on the colors of marbles on endless floors. We both laughed into dissent, just that we were not laughing. We were absent mostly and present only to the mirror where one sees reflections, selves, but not a word of it. We are silenced by the sheen of glass. We are caught leopards, you and I, caged and fragile. Our eyes are crazed, but no one can tell the difference anymore between the red sunset or the orange one. They both looked the same, but we looked different. So different that we forgot we looked like one another. In the permanence of the hand somewhere, the grip on the coffee mug, it was the same glance back, the very same open admission of interest. You were always so generous with words and gifts and fatherhood. You bestowed it on those who you felt were your own. I know you deserve many Father's Days on one, but I will try to say it all to you with a 6-year-old heart. We never needed anyone else. We still don't, but we have forgotten all that. It is easy to forget when the clock faces the wall. The white blankness rubs onto the clarity of numbers, and smudged, you and I were dot patterns, a painting fit for a museum. I try to discover the map of our hearts in their joint solidarity. You taught me how to survive on the best skeletals. You gave me food and water and warmth, and told me every day in a silence that was huge as the hug of the homeland that life is ordinary, survival is easy. I know you said blue is just blue. What a simple thing to say, Daddy. How perfect is an equation, how singular is a tree, how infinite is the chirping of the birds. You told me a tale of wonder on days when nothing was wonderful. I pick up those tales and make 2 ponytails. Braided on each side, left was the same as right. You gave me that bright sense. You kept me alive. In the nest there was permanence, and yet you knew I could fly. I know you can fly too. I have seen those blue, immortal wings. No one else knows you like those sea waves because the silence is overwhelmingly immediate there, and it feels like your own. Like walking on a street that takes you home to your sweet mother. I died a little too that day, and that is also an extinguishing of the fireplace at our home. We both grew mad in the extents no one dared imagine, only you and I, of course. Survivors of even that, we will survive even more. You see, there's a pattern in the sacred symphony of the Greek gods. Myths are mad stories. No one truly understands them. They are bizarre, grand, and awful. It doesn't matter they could not stand to be with the sorrow in the night sky. It was only for you and I to understand a few things. You do not just abandon someone you claim to love. And you see, I never abandoned you. I always came back. You never abandoned me. We taught each other the sacred word, family.